It's the Doug Stanhope Show. It's Doug Stanhope live from the bunker in Bisbee, Arizona on a beautiful sunny day. And today we have a band from Portland coming in. They're not going to play, I don't think. But this is one of those things where people email you, hey, I'd like to get my band on your podcast. And I go, yeah, sure, if you're ever in Bisbee, Arizona. Knowing they're never going to be. But yeah, somehow on their tour, they squozed in the JRs in Sierra Vista tonight. Sierra Vista is the next town down 25 miles, and it's a military town. So I don't know if they there's no reason not to do Tucson or Phoenix and do Sierra Vista instead, because they're on a massive tour. I looked at their schedule. They're playing out and back.
So they'll be swinging back through here again. So they might end up hitting Phoenix or something on the return.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's a routing thing. The same thing we do on the tour is sometimes you don't want to play there, but it's halfway to the next place.
Yeah. Evidently, they were getting a lot of shit about their name, Black Pussy. And there was a petition drive and some venues, protested and actually got a gig canceled for death threats and...
Death threats.
Yeah, like how many fucking punk bands have, Jesus sucks my dick kind of names?
The Sex Pistols in the 70s when they were touring. There was a rumor that that Sid Vicious took a shit on stage and then smeared it on the drums. That would be something to protest if you were going to be like, in the South. But just a band called Black Pussy?
Yeah, I don't get it, but yeah, when I saw it, it was on like Huffington Post like in March or something. There's a couple, I think the Daily News had an op-ed piece about it. But yeah, it made some news, got them a little traction.
That's great.
Yeah, they're a rock and roll band, like 70s rock, psychedelic rock. It's fucking straight up 70s rock. And they dress all 70s, which I enjoyed. So yeah, they're stopping by before their gig.
Yeah, tell them to beat it on the thrift stores. Those are ours in Sierra Vista.
Yeah, fuck off.
Fuck it, keep moving along, guys.
They do they do some 70s shit I would not try to get away with. Like the very short-cut, dungaree cut-off shorts.
Ooh, really?
Where you can almost see a ball hanging out when the guy's sitting on a fucking pool float.
This is like Ggreg Allman era.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very much Almost Famous. So yeah, and I'll talk to him about music with my depth of musical knowledge. I'll say, music. Why?
You've never met these guys, right?
No, I haven't.
No. So did you run across them somewhere on tour? Or
when I saw that thing, I retweeted it like, hey, check this out. These guys are getting some shit. And, so they said, hey, well, we want to do your podcast. Fine. You want to fucking trek all the way? They're coming from San Diego.
Last night.
About 8-hour drive. And then they got like a 9.5-hour drive to get to Texas tomorrow. That's fucking brutal. That's the shit we did when we Tribble gigs. Tribble would blush at their fucking road schedule. So, so yeah, it gave me a reason to get away from the book. I got a fucking week left before my deadline. It's still not done. I don't think it'll ever be done. I'm just gonna, September 2nd, I just send him my shit and go, that's a book. Make that a book. Make that a book. You professionals. Yeah, like last night, I had to step away from it for a bit, and then I came back to it, and somehow, in the midst of writing my book, I got on a YouTube jag of, it started with Centipede versus Scorpion. And these are all like Japanese or some kind of Asian.
But how did you find the first one?
I have no idea. You know,
someone send you a link?
Someone probably sent me a link to something where that's in the scroll bar or something.
Yeah.
I think it was it was a fucking news story. Probably from Newser. Like about a lion fought off by a thing or something. It was some news. All I know is it was a news story, and when I clicked on it, it was one of those clickbaits, and it says what the thing you're about to see is with a picture, and then it says just a few more pages till you get to your video. And I'm like, fuck you. I'll just Google search it and I'll find it straight on YouTube before going through all your nonsense. And then it got me into, okay, bear versus this and shark versus, but when it got to the bugs, because it was Michael Vick cockfighting straight up. This wasn't caught in nature. This is some Asian dude with a terrarium, and he finds these exotic, venomous insects, and he just throws them together in this small terrarium and films it. But what they do, they set it up like boxing, where first they show the scorpion with his statistics, all in, Japanese characters.
That's straight up, video games from the 80s.
Yeah.
The Street Fighter. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah. And then, you don't know what the statistics are, but you can tell the way the characters are written out. They're given stats or.
And some of those got a lot of stars. The stars,
I don't know if those are kills.
Ferocity or
I
strength.
can't imagine it's this same centipede. Centipede never lost. I never saw, because it goes on. So you get centipede versus scorpion, and you might have a few of those. Then you have tarantula versus scorpion. Then you have giant Asian hornet versus centipede. Insane beetle chops off scorpion's tail. The one was a water bug, which we get in the fucking pool. That's the ones that creep me out.
You hate those.
But there's two kinds. There's one that bites and one that doesn't bite. And I'm not an entomologist.
To you, they're all the same.
Yeah, I get every one of those fucking things out. If there's one in a pool, I'm creeped out. And that water bug beat something that it shouldn't have beat.
Wow.
I don't know, some kind of scary thing. But I did 2 hours of watching fucking bug fights. And it's like kind of awful. Like they're insects. I'd smash any one of them alone if I saw it inside the bunker while I'm trying to write. There's a scorpion sitting dead up there. Just like Apocalypse Now, like Colonel Kurtz is a fucking dead scorpion smushed to the wall as an example.
Yeah.
I'm not peeling it off. But it still felt kind of wrong to pit them together.
Well, it was weird. They had like the acrylic terrarium with the high sides, but like kind of confined. So like one couldn't go in a corner and go, I'm going to be over here. They were like close enough that they were in space. But then the bottom, it wasn't like dirt or like, some kind of like, earth. It was like silk. So they went to some extent there with the production and all the graphics up front. It was nice.
Centipede never lost. There was one that was just a photo. It wasn't a video of a giant centipede. And they were measuring it. A snake had swallowed one of these massive. The centipedes are the worst. We get them here, and the dogs will bark like it's a javelina. They'll be out in the yard. They're like 10, 11 inches long and fucking creepy as shit.
Which end on the centipede? I've never seen one out here. Which end on the centipede is the don't get near end?
Well, they have pinchers in the front, but I think the stinging end is in the back. I'm not sure because you don't get. That's one that you'd shoot with a shotgun rather than risk trying. You don't try to stomp on that.
Blow it away?
Yeah, that tail is whipping all over the place. But a snake had eaten one of these whole, and it was like 14 inches long, and it ate its way out the side of the snake.
Oh, no.
It says like snake's dinner comes back to bite him. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, 2 hours of that, like Clockwork Orange, and no writing got done last night. Although I did tweet a lot of shit.
But last night was productive. Couple of cocktails, some insect UFC.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Yeah, a Xanax and an early bedtime. Get ready to shine for the Black Pussy podcast.
Yeah.
I thought it would be funny to set it up like this, like you and I do a segment up front to cue the listeners in, and then when they get here, we act like this is some white supremacist podcast. But I've realized they know me well enough to know that would be bullshit. But we should do that sometime.
Someone that doesn't know you.
Just have them sit down and then start it out. Hey, white power people, how's everyone doing out there in the white world? Just see if they play along.
Where are my white pads?
Yeah. Hey, the new studio, that's why we're still broadcasting from the bunker, should be done in 2 weeks. It's looking good. And as I said, I am selling all the football helmets that line the walls. I have all 32 teams. I had all the helmets so beautifully displayed on the wall of that funhouse there, and they had to go for the redecoration. No room for the football helmets, but to help sway the costs, help pay for the fucking thing.
Defer some of the expenses.
Yeah, one of those big words. Yeah, we're going to sell those on eBay individually.
These just weren't showpieces. We would take down the teams playing on the big screen, and there was a shelf above the big screen just for
the marquee game. Yeah. So here's what we're doing. We're selling those on eBay, and we're gonna really. Oh, all right. I thought you were fixing my tie clip. Is really this the time?
This is horrible.
So what I'm gonna do? We're gonna sell those on eBay, and where the football helmets were, we're gonna just put a plaque with the name of each person that won each helmet, and a plaque for the people who helped build the new studio.
Oh, like when they sell a brick
Yes.
for like the new community center.
Yep, with your team name underneath, and whoever bids the most for a helmet, whatever helmet goes for the most money, that will be my team for this year. I will be rooting for that team. So your name will live in perpetuity on the wall of the new studio, on a plaque, all 32 of you. And, yeah, I'll root for your stupid team. So keep that in mind, Arizona Cardinals fans, if there are any. Please, don't let me get stuck as a fucking Steelers fan or Cowboys fan.
Get ready to wear the black and silver.
You know what? I can root for the Raiders. I want to root for the Raiders. But fucking gangbangers took them over.
Yeah. That's Becker's team still.
I know. I fucking love the Raiders. Kenny Stabler, he just died. That was my team when I was a kid. Freddie Bolitnikoff.
You gotta give
Dave Casper. Gene Upshaw. Art Shell.
That's the big one. I'm holding up the Jaguars.
Yeah, the Jaguars, the least popular team in the NFL, by the way. According to merch sales and another, I Google it. It's always the Jaguars are the least popular. And I have a Jaguars helmet. There's an actual player's playing helmet. You know, what do you call that? Yeah.
Like a game worn jersey, but this is one that
it's from their first year in preseason. They had a Jaguar symbol on it that they got sued for their helmet because it was obviously the Jaguar from the front of a fucking Jaguar as their logo. So they had to ditch it and get their other helmets before the regular season started. So this is actual, not a replica helmet like the rest.
No, this one has the actual pads.
Yeah, you could play. If you can play football by yourself, you could wear this helmet. And, yeah, so that one's actually probably worth something. The rest, replicas. I'll sign them, but not on the outside. I'll sign inside because, that fucks up a helmet. The beauty of the helmet is destroyed. When I was buying these things, I was getting them on eBay. And you get Joe Theismann signed. Well, you just kind of ruined it. You scrawled right across the beautiful Redskin, you fucking asshole.
Which one was your favorite?
When I was a kid, Redskins were my first favorite helmet. And I still think Redskins uniforms are definitely in the top 3. Still. Fucking great all-around uniforms, great colors. And that would be the saddest thing with the whole Redskin thing. I understand. I think we talked about it. They should just call them the Skins.
Yeah.
Because that's what you call them anyway. You take the red out. Everyone calls them the Skins. So fucking do that.
Everyone wins.
But then what do you do with the logo? Just make it a little more silhouette-y. It could be anyone.
Yeah, you could. I mean, look, there are smarter people in graphics that know exactly what to do. They'll have 10 things or 100 things. You just need to give them the okay to do it. You can't claw your way to hold on to the Redskins forever.
Right. So this will go up probably, I don't know, today's the 25th when we're taping this. We're going to try to get this out quick so we can get their Black Pussy dates promoted. And then we have some others in the can that we've already taped. But yeah, helmets should probably go on sale the week before football starts, ending right around when football ends. I'll be tweeting it. Don't you worry. I'll Facebook it, tweet it, put it on the website. I haven't updated that website for shit.
All your podcasts are up to date.
Oh, really?
So if people have a problem with, like before, with downloading from iTunes or playing through iTunes, you can always go to stanhope.libsyn.com, and we have up to today when I just posted one.
Oh, okay. All the stuff. Yeah, the website is still fucked. We still working on that web guy thing. I noticed not in my Iceland and Amsterdam dates aren't up yet.
No, Hennigan didn't have the actual confirmed dates.
All right.
So.
But yeah, that's going to be it for, I believe that will be it. We'll end in Iceland after Dublin. Got a couple Amsterdam dates getting plugged in, but other than that, I don't think we're adding shit. I'm coming home. I'm going to eat a big Thanksgiving dinner and then decide what to do with the rest of my life. And, right now we're just waiting on, Black Pussy.
Aren't we all?
Stoned and making their way slowly towards the bunker. We'll be back after I pour another mimosa. Hi, this is Doug Stanhope, and I'm here to talk to you about Trilogy Active Lifestyle Communities. You know, Ggreg, last night when I was locked into over 2 hours of a YouTube jag watching insects pit against one another in death matches, I couldn't help but think of Trilogy Active Lifestyle Communities and discovering the Trilogy difference. Trilogy is architecture as dynamic as the people who live there. How do I know this? Because their pop-up ads came up on at least 1 out of 2 insect death matches that I watched on YouTube. Trilogy sounds like the place for me. It's built for bringing people together, yet designed to stand apart. Not so much as a giant hornet stood apart from a camel spider in a death match in a glass terrarium that they were advertising on. Trilogy, that's right. Architecture as dynamic as the people who live there. Architecture as unique as the horned Shanklingi stag beetle as he chewed the head off of a praying mantis. That's where they advertise. So go out and check out Trilogy Active Lifestyle Communities. If you're a person who is as active as I am and you just sit around in a darkened shed and watch insect torture and murder, give us a call at Trilogy 1-800-685-6494 and say, hey, I heard about you while I was watching a Nigerian giant water bug pilfer the guts out of a giant hornet, and I think this is the place for me. Trilogy, remember, because we know our demographic. All right, still waiting for Black Pussy. The first email said, hey, yeah, we'll be there in the morning, like they were going to drive through the night. I figured I'd just set him up at Van Dyke to crash while I worked. And they said, yeah, we're in Tucson. It was like 10:30 in the morning. So, yeah, they'll be here by, 12:31. And they go, I guess the tour manager. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be more like 3 fucking stoners. So now it's 3:30, and we've been drinking since we've been ready for him at 1. Killed a bottle of champagne, and still no Black Pussy. I wonder if they're like Portland douche. They seem Portland cool, but they might be New Portland douche. Like, this place is smoky as fuck, and I imagine them coming in and going, I can't be around that. I have to sing tonight. I can't imagine that would happen.
You don't think there's someone who smokes in this band?
Yeah, no, they all smoke pot, so.
Well,
I warned them.
Try that drink.
No. Margarita. Lovely.
Scratch margarita. Easiest thing in the world.
Scratch meaning you squeeze your own.
It's just lime juice, Cointreau. Fresh lime. 1 whole lime. And get one of that squeezer that we used last night. I got twice as much juice using the hand squeezer today that I brought over. But 1 lime, 2 shots, two measures of Patron, and a little bit of simple syrup or Cointreau.
All right.
Perfect.
It's lovely. I don't even know if we should have done that as a fake commercial rather than just implore people to call fucking Trilogy. That always amazes me. The lack of, beheading video. And then it's sponsored. You have to sit through a 14-second sponsor for fucking heartburn medication. Like, don't you, are you randomly advertising on YouTube? You have no idea you're sponsoring a fucking beheading or much less insect fucking fights to the death.
There's some way that they're like inserting those ads.
I'll throw out that number one more time.
Well, why not?
1-800-685-6494. That's 1-800-685-6494. And call up Trilogy Homes, active lifestyle communities, and just say, yeah, I was watching a centipede death match versus a scorpion, and you came up repeatedly in pop-ups on my video, and I think this is the community for me. They say they have a clubhouse. There are thousands of reasons from our stunning clubs. Hey, do you show beetle death matches in that clubhouse?
Every Wednesday at 6.
So I want to meet people just like me.
When you say active lifestyles, I might be way off here, but I'm reading into that like swinger type stuff.
Oh no, I would read into it elderly, like
not a home.
Yeah, they're showing.
You have to do your own vacuuming.
They're showing a lot of post milfs and silver-haired foxes. Ooh. So yeah, it looks. But no, they also show kids, so it doesn't. Still, you would think you'd fucking know. Yeah, we're gonna advertise all over YouTube.
Not kids, grandkids.
No, all right. There's a guy on a beach. These places are all over. The ads I were getting was for Scottsdale.
Yeah,
but they have them all over the West and the Southeast. Either way, just fucking know your market. Jesus. Sorry, Jen just came in. I was watching all these fucking YouTube videos of beetles and scorpions and camel spiders and tarantulas pit against one another in terrariums to the death.
The peacock mantis.
And this fucking Trilogy Homes. You can talk into it, Mike. Yeah, check it.
Yeah, sir.
Because eventually Black Pussy will be talking into that microphone, so we might as well do a mic check.
That's fine. I was at the house just catching geckos right now, trying to get them back.
Hey, the boys, Black Pussy is here.
There we go.
All right. Well, hey, let's take a break and get these guys set up with some cocktails, and we'll be back. Hey, a couple quick shout-outs. Jeff Williams sent me a giant fucking stack of books, including Black Mass and an extra copy of that ministry book and a bunch of other shit that I'm into, and thank you for that. There's a long letter I can't get to. And Marty Shoulders, probably my most frequent tweeter, sent a bunch of shit. There's a shirt that my mom made. Oh yeah, that Hawaiian shirt.
The one for Floyd.
Yeah, and some for Floyd, and there's $10 in there for Chad Shank, the Chad Shank Fund, to keep him coming on the podcast. I think that's a total of $60 we've got. We need a fucking sponsor. Are you guys got I don't know. Is there still a donate button?
Yeah, there's a donate button on the podcast
page.
Good,
because I give that straight to fucking Chad Shank to get him out here. Off the couch. All right, we got to hook up the band with some drinks, and we'll be right back. Bye. Oh yeah, those were they were at the studio. But there's not going to be room for the redo.
Oh, I thought you meant Helmet. That was the band that was playing.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at the football helmets.
That's what I thought you were talking. I thought you were talking about the helmets.
But let's ask him. What were you talking about?
I was talking about the band Helmet.
Yeah.
It was just on.
I don't know shit about music. But you play it. Black Pussy is finally here on a fucking death tour. You just had to drive like 8 hours from San Diego.
I think it was 13. It was 13 hours.
Our rig is slow as shit.
Yeah,
that's right. You're dragging
40-foot rig.
We're dragging 5,000 pounds, and we max at 60 miles an hour, and everybody hates us on the road.
So there's 4 in the band. Five.
And a
tour manager.
yeah.
Well, you're the tour manager.
No.
He's
Where's
asleep.
the tour manager?
He's asleep in the van.
All right.
He's
drove
the
all
night driver.
Yeah.
He's in the van now?
Yeah.
Fucking put him in the bedroom. Go.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
You sure? I saw
He's
pictures
dirty.
of him crashed out in the van. That doesn't look comfortable. I thought you
love
guys
it,
were
yeah.
going to come early in the morning. I was going to put you up at the Van Dyke house. There's
We
fucking
should've.
plenty of beds over there.
Yeah, if we would have known, we would have showed up. But we just bathed at the Starbucks. You know,
Oh,
that's
jump in the
our-
pool.
A laundry day.
Yeah, before the fucking monsoons come and it's a lightning storm, you might want
Well,
to
that's the best time to get in the water, right?
Yeah, if you have a death wish, and according to your tour dates, at least the western states, so you got to go to Midland, Texas tomorrow.
That's another death drive.
So there's 6 people in a van.
Yeah.
Can you even sleep in that?
Yeah. We kind of made it so we can.
Well, you drink a lot after the show. and
It's
then
good when you have a
sleep.
driver you trust.
Right.
Yeah.
If you
So he
trust
doesn't
him.
drink. So
He
we.
does cocaine, and we drink.
Yes.
That's good. That's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
I'd go, hey, you know what? Here's my portion. You stay awake at the wheel. So I found out about you guys through someone tweeted me. You had some controversy in March. Some. I don't know how much of it's stoked. If you're not stoking it a bit, you're stupid. But because of the name Black Pussy, because it was on Huffington Post and there was a chick from a band in the New York
Yep.
Daily News or something
Yeah.
wrote an op-ed piece saying, I was a victim. A cabbie tried to rape me, and that's why this name is bad.
Right.
It was a reach. That's a
She
stretch.
was reaching.
They fucking stretch
They
like
gaped.
octopus. These fucking people stretch to try to figure out why you're bad.
Thank God, though, right? I mean, honestly, you got press out of it, right?
We got a lot of free press out
We got
of
a
it.
lot of free press, except for, I would say, it scared the shit out of our publicist. And she was trying to sweep it under the rug. She's like, we just got to lay low. And I go, no, we don't. This is how we do this. So we're on the road being attacked. My publicist is freaking out because she's kind of green, and I get it. But someone in the upper echelon of publicity would have said, let's strike now. And she just didn't know how. So we're on the road trying to figure out how to manage this and do our own publicity because we're pretty DIY. So we're like, well, what do we do? And we
Well,
kinda
you stood
started
your
it.
ground, which is the first thing. Because let's back up. Black Pussy, the name comes from the song Brown Sugar, which was originally named Black Pussy. Is that right? Or they wanted to.
They
Mick
wanted
Jagger-
to name it. They actually sang it that, is what I heard, and named it that. I can't claim that the name came from that. The name has always been ambiguous to me. The words just came to me, and I researched it, and that's how I found out about
All right.
Brown Sugar. But once I read that, Brown Sugar was going to be named it was Black Pussy, and then they named it Brown Sugar. It was an anti-rape, anti-slavery song. I'm like, I hit the jackpot in a band name because it has a good meaning. It's an anti-slavery, anti-rape. That's great.
Yeah, people don't give a shit about meaning. They care about buzzwords that
Right.
upset people.
They care about triggers.
Right. Trigger.
I'm
I think
so
you are the
fucking
pub-
triggered right now.
I'm sorry. I think you are the publicist. You just dress like you're in the band. I mean, that was a good spin. That was everything that you would have had to say at any kind of controversy.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, it's my art project. I kind of birthed
The roots
from
of
me.
rock.
Yeah, it's rock and roll, and there's this history to the words, and the word. Like a dude interviewed me the other day, and he's like, we're considered a stoner rock, so it's this genre and psychedelic rock, and he's like, well, I was reading in the Urban Dictionary that Black Pussy means when you get resin on your lips and your teeth after you take a hit. And he goes, that's what you guys mean. And I'm like, it's ambiguous, bro. But
It
can
means
mean
whatever
that to
you want
Yeah,
it to
that's right.
mean.
For sure.
But even
Generally, Black Pussy.
and that's what's cool about art, things that are ambiguous. And I say it all the time. I'm like, you don't ask me what all my songs mean, and I wouldn't explain them to you. It's your interpretation.
And it's a pet peeve of mine. I want you to tell me what the fuck that means. Yellow Ledbetter? Did you ever read the lyrics to that? It doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever, but it's a fantastic song, and I want to know what you meant. It's up to you. It's not, it means nothing to me. I read the lyrics. They're fucking gibberish. I want you to tell me. That's why I hate music.
You gotta look deeper, Doug.
I should.
What's the intention of your joke?
To get a laugh and get paid and get the fuck out.
Okay.
See, if you said that in the music industry, you would be shunned and shamed. You know, it's like, see, I think
I've done a bit about that. How the people who try to hide their message in art, like, if you have a fucking strong meaning, just tell me what the fuck the meaning is. I'm not a smart person.
Right.
I'm on board
paraphrasing.
already. I paid to get in.
So what was the catalyst that got this to go national? Was there
in San Francisco, we were going to play a show at Bottom of the Hill, I believe. And being that it's a bit of a feminist epicenter, people who got angry about it and it caught, and then a woman created a change.org petition, and then once that hit, then it spread.
All right.
well, and how it caught on fire, how she titled it is just, you know, Black Pussy, 5 white guys that are racist and sexist. You know, she knew nothing about it, but she started selling us as a sexist and racist band, which we're not in the slightest. You know, our music doesn't represent that. Like, songs don't represent that. She just tagged us like that. So that spread, and then we started getting attacked. This sexist and racist band is touring under the band name Black Pussy, and it's like, no, we're a psychedelic band. We're just like rock and rollers.
How long were you together before this?
Years.
Was it when you just started getting a level of popularity?
Exactly. No, it was exactly then, because
you could have called it nigger cunt if you only had 5 followers on Twitter.
Right. It was basically we dropped the new album, and the new album started doing really well. And we were getting premieres and write-ups everywhere. And so it started blowing up, and the tours blowing up online. Everyone's getting excited, and then we're attacked. It's as soon as you make a little headway, they want to bring you down.
Right.
And well, especially when there's
huge target.
5 Caucasians.
Broadside of the barn, you should have named your band.
So it's just a funny joke when people are like, you know, they named this band this to get attention. And I'm like, I came up with this idea, was it 8 or 9 years ago? Like,
make sure you stay on the mic. Eat the mic.
Eat the mic. Oh yeah, it's like live. So
no, it's not live, but
live for me, like on stage. Eat the mic. Yeah. You got to eat the mic. I mean, it's been around for 8 or 9 years, the idea, and Ryan and I were originally in it, and we started playing out. And if initially someone would have came up to me and was like, that is racist and sexist and blah, blah, and we started getting attacked from the first show, I would have been like, oh, I made a mistake. Except for people are like, this is the greatest band name and blah, 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 and this is amazing. And then 8 years later,
you have to stand your ground. I'm not quoting George Zimmerman here. You're going to stand your ground at that point.
Well, yeah, because, you know, we've built a brand, you know, and if you, just from a business sense, it's like, wait, that's my brand. Like someone
if you were to change, you'd look weak.
We'd look, especially in rock and roll. But back to the publicity that was doing so well when we first dropped the record before the controversy, a magazine, Terrorizer, did a premiere for us. They're like stoked. As soon as the controversy came, they pulled it offline. This is a magazine called Terrorizer that has Satan worshipers on the cover of their magazine, and they got scared. So I think we have a lot of weaklings in the scene right now that are...
Or just in the culture, in our culture.
Yeah, but the magazine's called Terrorizer. Come on. And they're afraid of rock. So the rock scene is scaring me, because I'm like, are you serious? That weak?
No balls.
No balls. And it just tells me we're in frightening times. And so we kind of have a responsibility now to kind of really stick to this and be like, no, rock and roll is important. You know, rock and roll is this attitude. I mean, rock and roll, what is it? It doesn't mean like fucking, you know, like the original term is like, you know, that's what rock and roll is.
Well, first of all, your target audience is not people who are going to get offended by a name.
Correct.
Or
Ideally,
words.
no.
Right. You'll get a fan base just by sticking to your guns.
Well, we got a lot of shit because of you, because we put up that clip of you, because it was so genius, and it embodied a lot of what our ideas about, what we were doing are, and then people definitely were like, oh, well, that's offensive.
What clip
That
was
guy's
it?
a motherfucker.
Yeah, we actually, a lot of attacks because of that, because
But it's great. It was awesome.
What clip? Because I'm going to put together a 7-inch single.
I think it's if you're offended by any word.
Yeah,
right?
it's when you were in SLC, it was that special.
Yeah.
And it
if
was
you're
offended by
by
words.
any word in the English language, your parents were probably unfit to raise a child.
Right.
and that's exactly.
Which is, I think
And
that's
we
pretty
put the
fair.
whole clip on. So a lot of these, I like to call them third wave feminists. I don't want to attack feminists.
There's no such thing. While I was looking through your shit, someone said, well, real feminists, everyone wants to believe their belief is the real Christianity.
Genuine.
Yeah,
Right.
Actual real Muslims don't. There's no, you're not the real just because you believe it. Oh, I'm the real fucking deal.
I definitely get your point, but I think a lot of the original feminists are very confused by this new generation of feminists, which are, I call them fundamentalist leftists. It's so far left, it's fascism, and it's just an extreme of something. And so at least the research I've done online, they call it this third wave of feminism, and they're kind of psycho. And I had no idea it existed.
They're fucking gang members is what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, online
They want
armchair
to group
gang
up
members.
and find other people with similar beliefs. It has nothing to do with your life. The band Black Pussy playing in Boise is not causing rape or discrimination. You're great musicians. That's what I saw a lot when I was going through your Facebook page. Hey, I only found you because of all this bullshit, and you guys are great. Like if you sucked,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and a lot of people do that.
If you sucked, you'd turn off the comments.
Wait, I think that sounds like Anita Sarkeesian. She's this third wave feminist.
She's not going to like this.
Yeah, she did the Gamergate thing. She's the one attacking video games. Well, if you go to her YouTubes, she has to turn off all the comments because people are like, eat shit and die.
99%.
99%.
No one. Yeah.
Yeah, but the point is you have more substance than controversy.
Yeah,
it leads you down a path to, it's a great band.
Yeah, well, we're about the music. We weren't about the band name. The band name just kind of encompassed the idea that the umbrella I wanted to put my art under, which was this 70s sexy idea. And Black Pussy, I was like, oh, it's kind of like that black
I
exploitation.
love that description that you have on your the Bandcamp page. Or it's someone else's description. Or no, it was you talking about. It's like it gives you the 70s feeling of Quentin Tarantino directing Thin Lizzy in a desert.
Yeah, exactly. That's the idea.
But it's a fantastic description.
And that's what we were going for. That was, and I always say that, like, if Tarantino was going to make a movie about a band, it would be by white dudes called Black Pussy. And it would be funny, and he would take this and do this twist on it. It wouldn't make sense if we were 5 black dudes or 5 black chicks. It just doesn't make sense. It made sense for us and the art we make.
Well, I'm glad you rose above.
Well, thank you.
Do you still have problems?
Not really.
I saw the picture
it
of
flares every once in a while. But
it's like herpes.
Exactly. Like our band name is now an STD that flares every once in a while.
I saw a picture on your Facebook, and I had this happen to me, but yours was worse. It was 3 sad people, 2 sad dudes and a sad chick in Boise with signs sitting there like a lemonade stand in front of a gig with handwritten signs about how Black Pussy, this does not represent the Boise art scene. You're not welcome here.
The comments on that photo were just pure comedic gold.
Oh, and these people so they're sitting right in front of the venue the whole night. And everyone's just like giving them shit the whole night. And they just sat there and people are just attacking them.
Who's paying?
I thought it was
them?
going to get violent.
Is it something like someone's paying a bunch of illegal immigrants to stand in front of the Home Depot to protest?
What happened? What happened with me was I just got the Man Show, and it was announced that the new Man Show is coming out, and I was playing Madison, Wisconsin, another hotbed for lefty
culture. I'm sorry, Wrong
empty-headed
conversation.
lefty
What do you
college
think?
students.
Is it the college factor that makes it that?
Well, it came up on some like communists, not even communists, something like that. A leftist, what do you call it, news group. This guy's playing at the fucking theater tonight, and we should get out there. And so it was probably 10 to a dozen of them. And they told me I'm going to have protesters, and I thought they're kidding. I've never had protesters. So I go to do the show, and we're checking out the place before the show, sound check, and they said, your protesters are outside. And I still think they're kidding. And then I go outside, and there's 10 to a dozen college kids, no life experience. They have no context. They just taught this word means bad things. Yeah. So they're out there with their signs. The Man Show hurts all people. Sexism is never funny, or just dopey fucking. You could probably order them online now. I don't have an opinion. Can I order one on Amazon? Opinion.com placards.
Well, it's the Victim Olympics.
So I go out and I'm smiling because really you're protesting me?
I'm
nobody.
important. You love me. You really.
So I'm going, do you mind if I take pictures? And they're going, sure. And I'm taking pictures. And I realize they have no fucking idea who I am. They're protesting this guy that they were told to in a news group. So then I'm talking to them without them knowing, and then people start coming to the show, and one guy starts yelling. I mean, they're giving them shit, and a guy comes up to me going, it's just fucking comedy, man. If you don't like it, just go home. Like my own guy coming to my show has no idea who I am, much less the protesters. It was the fucking greatest night.
Oh, amazing.
That's
I
amazing.
love it.
That's great.
I really wish Westboro Baptist Church would, I'd play in your town so you don't have to spend gas money. I want to be protested by them.
Yeah, it used to be, the crazy Christians protesting rock shows, and now it's college kids.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it's, it's these gender study courses, and I think they're trying to brainwash the youth into this kind of communist concept. And at least that's what I'm researching and finding out.
Let me get this straight. You're saying college is the problem?
I think there's certain college classes that are problematic. And I even read this article, this leftist teacher, I forget the name of the class. It was like a leftist class. And the college professor is like, I'm afraid of my students. They're so far left. And he's teaching this left class, and he's like, this is scary. These people are scary. Because I think it's easier. This is just what I'm seeing online, since I didn't even know this shit existed until this started happening to us, because I live in a weird art bubble of this psychedelic. And now I'm finding out that people are into being a victim, and it gives them meaning to their life. And there's actually a victim Olympic chart, your rating within the chart, and who actually wins. So, and the biggest victim would be a transgender black female. She wins everything. So you
she
cannot
switched which part of the trans going in.
I don't know.
Womanhood.
Oh,
or coming
interesting.
out?
Way to dissect that.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be a fucking
Guy
hot button
going girl,
issue in
girl
10
going
years.
guy.
That might be the title fight, though.
But they trump it.
Centipede versus Asian hornet.
Yeah, no, that's what it's like. And, there's certain, Olympic medals that trump the other ones. So
I've talked about this in my set on and off over the years, that of the people, the victim is a safe place to be. Like, you're an elitist as a victim in the society. You can, if you have better bragging rights, well, that's wrong, because it's the opposite of strengthening a community. Like, who's the weakest link?
Right.
Yeah,
You're the weakest link. Welcome.
You have the most power. You tell us the weakest link is the one that has the loudest voice, and everyone else, the strongest, they have to keep their mouths shut around the medal winner. You know, the gold medal winner. You just have to be like, whatever you say, even if you're a moron.
There are times where you go, like, I don't say faggot anymore on stage when the mic shut off and we're talking to each other. Yeah, fuck you, faggot. But like, all right, there is a nigger quality to that. I would never say the word nigger in a serious manner. I'm never going to say the N word just because I have to, unless I'm on TV.
Yeah, see, and that's when I think, you know.
But I would never use that.
Didn't Louis have that bid? You know, he's like, it's more offensive to say the N word, or somebody had that bid.
I think it was Louis, but yeah, I agree with that. Like, you should be able to say the word. If you're talking about a word, you don't need to say the N word. I think that's a little ridiculous.
Isn't it the same as saying the N word?
Exactly.
I mean,
that's the point.
So that was the bit.
He was like,
the bit was, then you make me say it in my head by you saying the N word.
Yeah.
like F off. You know what I said?
Yeah,
it wasn't
right.
Frankfurter.
Yeah.
Right?
A Mormon saying,
Or footlong. The footlong's offensive to the guys.
To Jared.
To the guys that don't have it.
Sorry. Fucking dead spots happen. I had 7 thoughts running through my head.
I just heard thunder while you were thinking of what to say, and I thought I could hear your brain.
That was.
It's silly to a point, but you do see why words would be offensive to people. That, you know, you're a gay kid growing up, and everyone keeps saying faggot like it's a bad thing. I remember when I grew up, commie was the worst thing you could call a kid on a schoolyard, because it's back before you guys were born.
Before it was cool to be a commie. Because right now we have college kids marching around with pictures of Chairman Mao thinking that's cool. And I'm like, I don't think you know your history, because that dude killed 70 million of his own people. And that's reality.
Well,
and you have
democracy's not bad, but our country is a bad example. Like our government.
Yeah.
As an ambassador, it's getting an F.
Yeah.
Communism,
definitely.
you didn't know what it meant as a theory. You just knew that country was communist and they had nuclear warheads that could blow you up. So communism is bad. Well, it's just a theory. People in power tend to be dicks and abuse whatever the theory is.
That's a great point.
If you called someone a commie on the schoolyard, well, I'm a fag. Don't call me a commie. I'm just a fag.
Yeah, it's weird. Each generation, the word changes, or the words. It's like, oh, that we got to eliminate that one.
It's called the euphemism treadmill. It really is. It's a bit that I'm doing now. But how retarded was the medical word. Retard was, and they changed it because they made it retard because they used to call them imbeciles or morons. That was the medical terminology. And then I'm not going to do the bit, but
Yeah.
we adopt that to call our friend when he does something stupid. So you can keep changing it.
Rogan talks about that, and he's like, I'm not going to give it up because of the literal definition means not smart, even though maybe it was adopted by the medical community.
I thought it was to be like,
or
to be behind
or slow.
It's like to retard something. Or
Right.
I think there's a way to utilize
Makes sense.
the word.
I mean, it's a musical term.
Yeah.
Retard.
Yeah,
right?
but the point is you're not using that word to make fun of developmentally disabled people.
no, it's because your friend is a douchebag and he did something stupid.
Right. And faggot is kind of the same thing. It's a word of weakness. But as people are, I don't, what?
Oh, sorry.
Just tell me.
I was
Just
trying to be.
Sly.
Take a break?
Well, no, this isn't for on the air. This was for you to look down and go, hey, you know what?
I can't read your fucking. Can anyone read
I
that?
can't read that.
Maybe
29.
28
Does that say
days later.
union?
Yeah, 28.
28 minutes.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's right. I'm not wearing my reading glasses. That's right. All right, yeah. Let's get a drink and we'll come back to this.
I didn't want to break
Oh, shit.
up that conversation, but you didn't turn your ringer off either.
All right.
The call's more important.
Hi, Brian. We're going to a break right now. on
It's
the
Joe
podcast.
Rogan. He's saying, fucking shut it down.
All right, we're doing a podcast. Is it
Fuck
important?
you, Joe.
All right. I tweeted back. All right. All right, bye.
By the way, Brian, no, we still can't take phone calls.
No, I wrote a mean tweet about Rick Shapiro last night. No, I wasn't trying to be mean. It was trending. Annoying things comics say or something. Hashtag.
Like, what was the one you said? Hey, thanks to everyone who came out tonight to support live comedy. That was one of the things,
just trashing the audience.
Yeah. So you
The
got
audience is the worst part of art. If I'm not wrong. You're having to fucking appeal to all these assholes. Yeah.
On a certain time. Now, go.
Yeah.
That was last night.
Go be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, selling merch?
Well, no, it was just like we were late.
We got there late. I mean, we have a fuck ton of gear. We got to set it up. We got to not play bad, you know.
Well, you were going from L.A. to San Diego.
Which wasn't bad, except for we had to pick up
hung
records.
out. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So we picked up 1,000 records from the middle of godforsaken LA.
Yeah, the plant was late, so they didn't get shipped to us, so we had to pick them up. Then we had to we went to Robbie Krieger's studio because we're going to record our next album.
Because we're super cool.
Yeah, we're so cool.
Yeah. So.
And then, so we're just late, just running late, had to eat and shit like that. And then it's like, 15 minutes, you're there and you're like on stage, sweating and you got to do it.
Sometimes those are the best shows where you just barely got there.
Yeah, well, it was a great show.
Running from the van to the mic.
We should plug the Casbah, which is our new favorite venue in San Diego, which is a fucking fantastic room.
Is that
tons
Gaslight?
of history. Gaslight
District.
Gaslamp District.
I have no idea. All I know is that planes fly over your head
downtown.
12 feet ahead.
I don't think that's it.
I know where we did 3 different shows in San Diego. We did Ocean Beach, La Jolla, and San Diego.
And
proper.
the Gaslamp was the American comedy blank.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, we'll get to some of your gigs coming up because we played a lot of the places that you're going to. That's how I knew.
Well, what was your tour called? The Shitty City tour?
Shit Town tour.
We had this little tour we called the Shitty City.
Oh, you're on it. You don't know it, but you're on it.
Fuck.
Oh, man.
You overlap. But yeah, I wrote down a lot of the places that I've played that you're playing. I don't know if you played them. Walters on Washington and Houston.
Never played that.
That's coming up on the 29th.
Shit.
Yeah. Fucking in
Outland?
the summer. No, because remember that was a sauna. That was a complete sauna, and they're playing there in August.
That was shit show from the start. The best thing was the lady who owned it was total punk rock. Like gave us the money. Like we already had dinner, so she gave us the fucking per diem. And it's like, dude. There was no agreement. She just handed me like $50. I'm like, fuck, I love this lady. She doesn't own it, by the way, anymore. Good luck.
Oh, man.
I don't know what you're walking into.
It's a sweat hole.
Oh, it's horrible.
I remember one time doing that. There was a place across the street that they owned as well.
Yeah, the liquor store. Oh. That was where everyone went afterwards.
So I played both
outdoor.
of those.
It was an outdoor bar situation.
I
remember doing whippets with Lulu.
I remember one of them.
Classic.
I did the gig with Neil Hamburger, and I did the gig together, and he had to wear that wool tuxedo. Do you guys know Neil Hamburger?
No.
Oh, you're gonna get fucking turned on to Neil
here we go.
Hamburger. All right, we're gonna take a break. What are we gonna play on the break while we get drinks?
Let's play the Reaper. Fuck it. We'll just show.
Cover. Yeah.
All right, let's close on the cover. Give them an original on the break.
Let's play Lion's Breath.
Yeah.
Lion's Breath.
Good one.
All right, we'll be right back.
She sleeps
not too bad.
Do you need to get room tone for the rain?
I kind of like the rain, though.
I love the rain.
So maybe I won't pull it out.
Drop that in for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Or, because I'm going to start
Oh,
with...
now go back in and like pull
I
the
don't
rain
know.
from this and put it in the other.
I don't
Put
know
it in
what-
all of them.
How
Every
fake do you
fucking
want this to be? We don't even have a band here. This is Derek doing all the voices. A one-man show.
I had my early days of comedy were in New Mexico, me and Becker. And I was driving this piece of shit 84 Olds Cutlass. And the transmission died, or the drivetrain, something shit the bed about 30 miles outside of town on a fucking nowhere. It's from Roswell, New Mexico to Clovis, New Mexico was the gig that night. So Becker wasn't on the bill. He was just opening for me. And it's Wile E. Coyote. It's just this strip of nothing, no traffic.
They're gonna see.
So
that.
I go, I'll hitchhike to the gig, and you get this car back into Roswell to get the
Fixed by the
transmission.
aliens.
Yeah, yeah. And so I packed just an overnight bag out of my shit because I don't know how long it's going to take him. He'll find me somewhere. You know, you're young and nothing matters. And I went out to start hitchhiking to no one. There's no, so I was just standing, looking at him, and a fucking city bus pulls up, like a brand new city bus, like a New York City, LA metropolitan. They get
public transit.
yes. And I look at Becker, and he looks at me, and it slows down. The doors open, and it's completely fucking Twilight Zone. And I get on the bus, like I should be give him a transfer, or do I need change? It was so surreal. They have a plant in Roswell that builds buses, and then they transport them to cities. I find this out after I'm waving through the window of an empty city bus on a fucking Wile E. Coyote road in the middle of the desert.
Thinking
And
you're
Becker-
dead.
Yeah, Becker and I
Going
just
to
giving
heaven.
each other eyes like
That could have gone real bad.
Yeah.
Well,
Could have been like a rape bus.
the guy tells me that I'm transporting this to I think New York. They built from the factory, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm sitting on the bus by myself, and he starts talking to me, and it was Marge Schott. She owned the
Reds.
the Reds, and she had just gotten into some shit about calling players faggots if they wore earrings. And he said, "Oh, you have an earring. What you're not a faggot." And I went, no. And he just went on this like racist, homophobe tirade where you go, like any other time, you just walk away. If this was a douchebag at the bar, you'd walk away. But this is the biggest, weirdest lifesaver, throwing you the fucking ring when you're drowning. So I just had to go along with his Marge shot. She just said it like she meant it. You faggots wear earrings. Like, okay. But the bus pulled up right in front of the gig in Clovis, New Mexico, and doors open, and I walk into the gig, and it was like, all right, at what point do you say I bring this up because you were saying that Border Patrol stops have told you, what's your name of your band? Black Pussy. All right, go ahead. Like, at what point do you go, all right, racism is working in my favor here. Just shut your fucking mouth.
Well, we're just cashing in those white privilege, like, tokens.
Yeah,
as much as we
that's a
can.
new term I've never heard until this. Like, people are like, get your male white privilege away from me. And I'm like, what is that?
There is no fucking doubt you have, well, not you guys so much as me. Now I'm old with a fucking bald spot and a tie. You guys you're scary to look at for a lot of white people too.
So
but
yeah,
white privilege. Yeah, we do have fucking privileges as white people. I'm not gonna shit can them. I also have privileges as a guy who worked his ass off as a comic and has money now. And people go, "Oh, hey, Doug Stanhope." Rarely.
How's that Doug Stanhope privilege working out?
Yeah.
Well,
you milking that?
I don't ever take advantage of it, but people say, "Hey, I saw you're coming to Springfield, Missouri.
Great
play
town.
in the
Let's
Outland
plug it.
Ballroom
Let's
in
plug that.
Missouri, not Illinois.
Great town, great drugs there. Great people.
Yeah, the green room's fucked up because you have to piss in the trash can.
Green rooms without bathrooms. I don't know who the fuck
Well,
designed
Outland
that.
Ballroom in Missouri, where you're playing, I don't know. You
Yeah,
have played there
we've been
before.
We love it.
Yeah,
We
the
lo-
green room
room's-
is right where they sell the tickets and people
yeah,
come in.
Actually, you know what? I actually, the last show there, I did piss in the garbage can in the
Me
green
too.
room because I'm like, fuck, we got to go on stage and I don't want to
Walk through the audience.
Yeah,
You're not
hey,
in-
I'm the guy that's about to go on stage.
Yeah.
dog.
You're not
know.
an animal. You have to pee in the garbage can.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
And-
that's pretty common.
And I dress like an idiot 70s person too.
so you
So
stick out.
yeah, you can't hide yourself.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, in Texas and No Man's Land and all of that, a lot of the band, most of the band wears really short shorts. And Texas is a great place to have long hairs wearing
Short
Short shorts.
stopping at the gas station in the middle of the night after
Yeah.
a gig.
Oh, the
Being
Flying
called-
J, so welcoming.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell? Yeah, like we hear that a lot. We'll walk in, people are just like, "What
double
the hell?"
takes, like, oh, faggots, all like under people's breath all day
It's a
long.
Bob
Yeah.
Seger song.
Well, I've said that before. It's like, you know, we're just artists, and you know, you're calling us racist and misogynist. That's crazy because we get attacked. We get called fags and queers and shit all the time. Like, we're gonna cut your fucking hair, and like we feel that oppression because
Nice bell bottoms, hippie faggot.
Yeah, exactly. that shit still exists, but I'm not claiming to be a victim because I've chosen to be a long hair musician.
You said
But-
faggot wrong.
Right. I guess I don't know what my victim Olympic medal would be. Maybe it'd be like tinfoil. You know, I don't
Skinny-
have a lot to say.
Most
skinny
improved.
Yeah.
Most improved. Good call, Chaille. He's my tour manager, but I haven't worked in the States since last
I'm broke. I'm actually looking for a
October.
job right now.
We got room.
I know. I saw their tour bus. That is brilliant. You got to come out and check it out.
I was going to go check it out when they first showed up, and I
This is the one that
didn't want to look like I was being snobby. Oh, let me see what you're driving.
you're entertaining. But honestly, I mean, you look at it from the perspective of like, oh yeah, you can lay down in that.
You
thing.
can lay down. Yeah.
and
Well, they got 6 people in the thing.
but what you were talking about doing a tour with other comics,
Yeah.
and rolling.
But they have
After
a bus and not a
this-
van?
Oh, it's
We got a
it's
mini-
both.
it's like a
both.
mini
It's
bus.
both.
All right.
It's a Ford Transit.
Yeah, it's the new
Fucking-
Ford Transits. They're great, man. They beat out the Sprinters and the Mercedes. Well, at least for towing.
Let's take some of
I
that
looked
Ford
at the
money.
Sprinters online. And
Yeah.
Let's get sponsored by some corporate America.
Yeah,
So
Ford
would you-
sponsor us.
I have a bunch of questions. Like we were
Okay.
just shit faced last night. We'll get to those.
I've got one though, because Doug and I were looking at a thing, because we take the Suburban out on the road from here. So we do like you guys. We drive out and drive back. Right.
Right.
Yep.
And because before that we were renting vehicles, landing somewhere and then doing and coming
Those
back.
the vans that touring usually have
Touring.
to take to
Right.
clean up
Windows
the
all the
side
way
of the
around?
highway.
Not good. But
Industrial, horrible.
we looked at a thing called was it Rocket Vans?
Yeah. Are they out of Phoenix?
Yeah.
I know exactly.
They build tour buses
Right.
for like middle acts or like not the big.
I
bus
know
bus.
exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. They're real nice. They have the little living room. It's like the Sprinters with the living room and the bunks in the back.
There's
Yeah.
comfortable areas,
Right.
And they're
Bunks,
made to
man.
tow. They're made to tow. So what was the thing that made you buy this one instead of going like a rental vehicle?
I mean, we tour so much, it's cheaper for us to buy. I mean, cause we own it, we get the warranty, you know, like when you start adding up those
Sure.
rentals and shit like that, and we own the business, and the only way to make money is to tour. I mean, what little money, and it just kind of, that's the cycle. We're just doing that. And this is our new upgrade. So we traded in the old van, upgraded to this, a little more comfort, a little more safety.
Who are the 8-year guys?
Us too.
You two.
Well, Dustin and I have been playing music for about 10 years.
Yeah.
All right.
We've been in various projects and
All right, because bands. We took the first time we rented one of those dumb fucking vans, and I go, I'm gonna bring a couple guys with me. We brought Carlos Valencia and Junior Stopka, and Bingo's with us. Chaille's with us. I think for a minute, Chaille's girlfriend Tracy was with us, and then one of our opening acts, dragged the bag and brought his girlfriend without our fucking knowledge. And then all of a sudden we're a band. Like, all right, at best I'm bringing one opening act and he's single.
Well, the thing about traveling with a bunch of people is you got to weed out the ones that can't hang, and if like
And
as
that
a
happens
band,
real fast.
yeah.
If
bands-
everyone is willing to grab gear and move shit, then it makes it worthwhile.
Well,
if someone is not going to participate
But
in
it's-
the other part of the business, which
it's not
is
even
set
that
up,
though. It's even just like psychological
Keeping,
steadiness.
yeah, no,
keeping your
absolutely,
cool.
absolutely.
You know?
Like in our van, we never talk. Like I have these, there's no music in the van. I set the rules. I'm kind of the captain. So we don't jam music. Unless it's this particular moment where we're fucking stoned out of our minds, cruising down the highway and we're like, let's rock out. But we all stay in our very private worlds. Every once in a while, we listen to podcasts throughout the whole van. But it's all get in your own world. Leave me the fuck alone. And that's the sanity. Because it's not a party in the van. It's like you have your one bench seat and that's it.
That's your world.
That's your world for, hours and hours at a time. So we're good at it. This project or these dudes here was 3 years now.
Who's
for
the
everyone.
newest guy?
Keith.
Probably Keith. He's the key master.
Is he Keith or Chief? I found
Well,
two different versions.
Either one.
He is a chief.
He is a chief. He's the Keith chief.
So yeah, he set this bitch up.
Yeah, everyone in the band, we all do different things because we're very DIY. So we kind of are our own publicists. We do everything ourselves. We run our own label. And so everyone has their little jobs. Like Dean is like the daytime driver, and then tour manager is nighttime driver. Aaron runs a lot of the merch and like does merch numbers and shit like that. Ryan does a lot of the graphic art and videos and all.
You ever bring the girlfriend on the road?
Not the road. Locals.
Yeah,
like
short
local shows
ones.
is fine, but we don't have the room for that.
How many have chicks?
3, 4.
You're the only single guy?
Well, he's got
sleep in the studio.
birds live in his beard. It's hard to.
Let's get into Aaron's life.
Single guy has all
yeah,
the
you-
good
yeah, you-
stories.
you
That's
wanna-
the guy, because he's the newest also.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not?
Second
Oh,
newest. But you want to get into the reality of our life. Like we have these people trying to destroy us, with this controversy. And basically the dudes without girlfriends live in the rehearsal room. We can't even afford apartments. Like that's the level we're at. Like we have a better life on the road right now. We're at that point. We can't because we run the whole business. So basically Aaron lives in the rehearsal room. If we're fighting with our chicks, we're all in the rehearsal room. There's nowhere else to go.
Ugh.
And that's the reality of being in a band. And 6 of us, we have to take care of. That's a big family. It's not, we don't go to the gig and get the guarantee and, I got that guarantee. It's like that guarantee it goes away fast. And then it has to go make the next record.
It's
and
a thin spread
It's
when it goes
very-
across
yeah.
the entire piece
We
of...
don't get to buy bags of blow.
No.
right.
Yeah.
But in the rock world, you get a lot of free blows. So
Fucking heavy-handed handshake.
Yeah. So it's an interesting reality that, I've been advised to actually not talk about the reality. I'm supposed to pretend I'm supposed to create the delusion for people. And I'm like, I like talking about the reality.
I never could make it into a bit, but it was always the saddest thing on Stern to listen to porn stars having to pretend like they like to do that. Or Dennis Hoff and his Bunny Ranch girls all
Right.
on that fucking reality show. I just love to have sex. And they can't ever break down and be honest, where Stern wants honesty. Going, I have to do this. It's all I know. I'm not skilled otherwise. No. Yes, I love to have Dennis Hoff's bloated fucking head staring me in the face while his 60-year-old dick slides in and out of me so I can get on a reality show so I can feed my kid I haven't had custody of in 15 years. What? Yeah.
That's way more interesting though. Like that's what people need to hear that
fantasy.
shit. Because I think if people heard the reality, they would stop reading People fucking magazine and all these, tabloids, and they would think about their own
But
lives.
it's weird for you as a rock and roll guy. No, people expect that your life is fraught with bullshit. They want to hear that. I think that's the fantasy.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that's what rock and people like to hear, all the downturns and shit like that in rock, because it's a heavy reality, and I think our fans know that, because that's why fans are
But
supportive.
if you've been doing it 8 years, yeah, the gloss is worn off of, hey, I just did fucking coke off the toilet tank in the ladies' room. Yeah, and now you're going to suffer for it.
I don't know. I saw some titties last night, and they were still good.
Titties never get old. It's weird.
Okay.
It was, a girl flashed him, driving shotgun with a dude, or she was driving and her boyfriend was shotgun.
Yeah, she just rolled up next to the van. She was just driving down the street, and she goes, show me your boobs. And I go, aren't you supposed to show me your boobs? And she was like, okay. And her boyfriend's sitting next to her, and I'm like,
Were you in stuck traffic on the 405? You could have this conversation. Show me your boobs.
yeah, we get to see
Hey,
a lot of
remember
boobs.
us? We just pulled up 2 spots, and
What's
now
your
we're here
Twitter?
again.
At what?
Hashtag show me your boobs.
Dump them out. Yeah, that's it.
Dump them out.
That's a real thing. So get into it.
Ask us some questions.
Oh, well, first of all, money, spreading money. Well, I had some questions about who's, all right, reading glasses.
That's a good look for you too.
All right, it's getting late. We figured that out. Single guy. I remember like when I was first in a relationship where once you the threat of strange pussy leaves the equation, the road was lost a lot of luster. Because when I started out, pussy was the only reason you're doing this. That was your development deal. That was your big break. That was
big
you
break.
getting discovered. Was some mediocre chick in Halifax blows you.
Figured it was
And
her
then you
only
hope-
chance to touch stardom.
We have
Yeah.
some amazing, strange blow stories, but we won't get into them.
Well,
To
thanks for
protect.
being on the podcast. I have amazing stories I'm not going to tell.
Aaron
Let's go
can
to
talk
break.
about them, though.
Yeah.
Tell all my blow stories.
There was one time this guy, right? Yeah.
Let's just
Getting
say
blown or
Ohio.
cocaine.
Blown, getting blown.
Cleveland's a hell of a city.
Ohio has great people walking on the sidewalk.
Do you find the same as I find that the shittier the town, the better the audience?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
We love
Becau-
secondary markets.
Yes.
Yeah, or third-dairy market.
Well, like those people are deprived and like
Right.
they don't have any inhibitions, so they actually rock out. Like the major markets,
Dude, LA, I mean, we just played LA and it was great, but there, when you play cool cities, it's hard for people to let go of how fucking cool they are.
Or their options. Well, there's 7 other bands playing where I
Not
can
even
hear them
bands.
when I go out to smoke.
There's 6 other raves I can go do ketamine at.
Yeah, it's your option. So the shitty towns, the people really come alive.
yeah, it's amazing.
Vegas is the worst.
Oh,
People think Vegas is
Vegas
great.
sucks.
is the.
Sorry, I mean,
We've had one good show there.
we've met good people in Vegas, but god damn, that's
You're going back to Vegas.
On the
yeah, we are. We're playing the Beauty Bar.
Yeah.
The Beauty Bar might be the coolest
Yeah,
rock
that's
place
the
to
only
play
place
in
we've had
Vegas.
Oh,
a
the
good
double
show.
down.
Double down. We know the double down. We played there, I think, last time, or not last time, but the tour a couple of times.
They have great places to take shits. Real clean.
Oh, now
All
we're getting
clean
down to it. We're
toilets.
Clean
getting down to it.
bathrooms. That's what the fucking road's all
Yeah,
about.
clean
Shits and
ba-
laundry.
That's exactly. You're exactly clean bathrooms.
Yeah.
Like. It's
Well,
a
that's why
big deal.
that's why we bomb Starbucks every morning. It's because they.
It's a great place to take a shit.
It is, man.
Yeah, Starbucks.
People banging on the door. Why are you in there so long?
Yeah, I yelled out.
I'm gonna take a shit here and then go across the street to the fucking Dave's gas station to buy a coffee. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll take some of that Starbucks money.
I take shit.
Starbucks,
at
the
places I
cleanest
hate.
place to take a shit on the road.
Right.
Locking bathrooms, you take a shower.
Yeah.
Whore showers,
Yeah.
man.
Now you strip.
War bats. Yeah, I know them
yeah.
well.
If there's a drain in the middle, all you need is an adapter for the the
dude,
sink.
I just start throwing it on me.
You get a selfie stick to hold the shower head up.
Well,
you're fucking on it.
Well, this is what you do. Once a week you get a Motel 6 and you steal all the towels. So then they'll last you that week. So you can take whore baths and you're just like, you just fucking scrub down and then you walk out.
You're not really stealing. Next week you'll drop them off at the next Motel 6.
Exactly. We don't steal. That's illegal.
It took me forever to stop stealing shampoo and soaps. Because I spent 3 years living out of my car when I first started, and I would just, you did that because you had to. But then I kept doing it, and I just have bags of shampoo and hotel.
Did you ever sell them at gigs at the merch table?
Probably.
We were on tour. I want to give a shout out to Ron from Gypsy Hawk, because when we toured with him, he was selling DVDs and leather pants and other rando shit at the merch table.
Bin records.
Dude, anything just to try to scrape together a little more cash for drugs.
Yeah.
We've done that. Andy Andrist had a yard sale after a gig in Appleton, Wisconsin at Skyline Comedy Club. He just went to thrift stores or just got shit that was sitting around in the green room. Like, is anyone using this? And he just set up the whole lobby with a spread with a yard sale sign. And if it's funny, they'll buy it.
Yeah, like a fucking shitty chair for $5.
Yeah.
What about Junior? He was buying. We would go and we were looking for clothes, goofy clothes.
Junior Stopka would he'd buy other comics, DVDs, cassette tapes, VHS, or albums. I'm selling comedy albums after the show. They're not me. Tonight I have Larry the Cable Guy, Red Fox. But he'd sell them because it's funny.
Yeah.
I'll sign him as Junior Stopka or the artist.
Well, if your bros are selling to you at wholesale, then you get the markup and you're like, sweet.
Definitely a Cosby record in there.
Are you guys thrift store guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Obviously.
Levi's orange tag. Is that what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the score.
Chaille said, you got to make sure, don't fuck with our thrift stores while you're coming through Arizona. But it's a different kind of 70s you're going for. We go for the leisure suits and the plaid jackets.
Yeah, that's
All right. Is that you? Nice.
It's a little hot.
Yeah, it's kind of stripped. All right, questions. All right, which one of you guys is the most likely to leave the band to join 38 Special as one of their most recent replacements?
I'd say Aaron or Dean.
I don't know.
It just depends on the
You have
incentive.
a fucking great
I would just
cover.
steal from 38 Special. I would just steal a song and make it my own.
I was going to say you have a great cover of Don't Fear the Reaper out. We'll probably play that on the outro.
Yeah.
Well, I want to play a couple of your originals so they know you're good. And you're not a cover band, but it's a fucking great cover. So, yeah, Blue Oyster Cult
38 Special.
said,
man.
hey, we want you to be the 18th replacement for the original guy. Who's leaving?
Who's
Spinal Tap's drummer? I don't know, man.
In all honesty, I don't think
anyone's leaving.
no one would leave. Like
No one wants to get to the fair circuit real quick.
We're a family.
Who's
Like,
most likely to have to get bailed out of jail at 6 a.m. on a Sunday?
Dean, for sure. We've bailed them out of things that weren't jails.
Hold on, just so I know, what's Dean's job in the band? What does he play?
Badger.
he's
Drums.
yeah, he plays drums.
Oh.
Yeah, he is.
His official title is Badgerfield Rexosaurus.
Embarrassing stories.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Wait,
is.
you're Dean?
Yeah, that's Dean.
String Bean.
String Bean.
The
Dean.
tallest
Dean.
guy in the
Yeah, dude.
band. Wow.
Good. Well, you want to have
He's
some
all over. He's
profile
Spider.
when you're a drummer.
He's
you don't want
one
to
of-
be hid behind the kit.
He's one of the motherfuckers that makes it cost us more money to get into Canada, and we get scrutinized more.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Minister's permit.
DUI or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hedberg got busted. We co-headlined a gig years ago, before he was dead. And he had
convenient.
got busted. He had got busted when he was 17 for stealing Tupperware out of a truck. They're just
That's
teenagers.
this guy.
Okay, so
that's
Chief-
that guy.
So Chief stole a piano, and then his roommate ratted him because he was a pussy.
So now we got to pay for these two dudes
so
across the border. It's the tax,
It's
the
the
$200
$400 dick tax.
Hedberg had to go through this whole process to get a minister's permit that would allow him to get in because of, and his first joke when we actually played the gig after all that bullshit was, man, you guys take leftovers way too seriously.
Yeah, that dude was rock and roll, man.
Yes, he was actually fucking rock and
He
roll.
was very rock and roll.
Have you seen that comedian he's an English dude, and he's like, guys like Hedberg and Hicks, they're only cool because they died. He's like, I wish I could die right now because then, my comedy would be immortalized.
Well,
That's not true.
Now, I'm not saying that's true, but I'm just
Hicks more so than Hedberg, and Hicks more so because all the subjects Hicks was talking about right before he died were still in play a dozen years later.
Right.
It was Bush, Clinton, terrorism, war in Iraq.
Right.
Drugs.
All those stories repeated themselves. So the material Hedberg still lives up.
Agreed. Yeah.
And Bill Hicks was a fucking AA sober guy when all of that shit was printed. He was not a rock and roll. Hedberg was fucking, in all the bad senses, which are the fun senses, rock and roll.
To the end, at every night, I used to road manage for Hedberg on that last tour, and every night after the show, there was someone from rock and roll fucking hanging out. I remember we were doing a show in Philadelphia, and Fish was playing the same night, and they sent a guy in a van to hang out backstage in the van, and they sent someone up and said, hey, there's Fish sent a van over for the after party if you guys want to go over. Mitch is like, I don't know those guys. So while he's going to stay there anyway, it's like, all right. And then he fucking did the show where, I mean, this is fucking rock and roll,
Well, we
right?
were talking
and we
about-
never went to the show. That guy hung out there forever.
Well, we were talking about the parallels between comedy
Yeah.
and rock and roll, and that super cliche saying, comedians want to be rock stars and rock stars want to be comedians.
Yeah.
But in reality, everybody's just fucked up.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, rock and roll guys are generally the only other art you can hang out with as a comic because, like, actors, stupid. They're fucking empty vessels.
yeah.
Yeah.
Generally.
Generally.
Yeah, Rogan and
for
Red Band were just talking about that. I was listening to them on the way over here, and he was like, I went to this super douchey Hollywood party, and everybody sucks, and the one other comedian walks in, and you run to them because it's the only other person that you can talk
It's
to.
like black people nodding at each other at the mall. Hey. Yeah, comics. It's I did that I wrote that in the book. That it's like AA, where you have a family, even if you don't know each other. If I'm in Indianapolis, I show up at a comedy club, I know I have people to talk to.
I would say that the family idea is the stranger family idea exists more with comics because within the music industry, you have a lot of tourists still and a lot of people just wanting to win the lotto versus do the work. The weekend shit or whatever, even if they're on a tour, it's like touring band. Like if you within the music scene, who are the real touring musicians, and that's family. But the locals and shit like that, it's hard to connect because
you can learn to play a guitar.
Right.
You can't learn to be a comic.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And I think I heard you were talking to the dude from not Testament, Exodus.
Yeah.
Exodus.
Rob Dukes.
Rob
Yeah.
Dukes.
Yeah.
Actually, he's in Kill Generation now. We got to give him a shout out.
I had a little disagreement with that conversation, and it's like, yes, everyone can learn to play guitar, and that's the difference. But people that write music and that are in bands that are being creative are like comics, and people can't learn to do that.
What I'm saying is you have more douchebags in your field because
because
learned
yes,
to play
yes,
guitar,
that makes sense.
Agreed.
They
Yeah.
go, I'm a musician.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
not necessarily.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was
Yeah.
half asleep when I was
But
listening to that
comedians
podcast.
don't have local loadouts.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Local loadout when
Lo-
The locals who've never played a show and they're breaking down drums on stage.
On the phone.
Talking to their mom. I just got done playing a show.
And you're like, get the fuck off the stage because we got shit to do.
I gotta put it in Doug's speak. It's like if an open micer hosts the show and then a local, and if in between you getting on stage, you had to wait for them to get through all of their bullshit in the green room about how great they did.
But their gear's still on stage blocking
They can't switch. They can't do a turnover on the stage because they've got, I guess, I've never seen that. That's fucking amazing.
No, we call it's the local loadout.
Local load in.
Yeah, local load in. They show up late. And then the local loadout also, they're like, as soon as they're done, they're like, see you later. Have a good night.
And then they go home.
And then they go home.
Yeah.
I've never felt, I'm sure
Big
there's
fan,
times, but generally you never feel animosity with another comedian on the stage. Whereas bands, I remember we were talking about it last night, going to see fucking Van Halen in 1984 on the 1980, and them booing the opening act off.
Yeah.
And you want to crush the other band. You read, biographies of bands. And, we fucking destroyed the headlining act. That's not comedy.
Yeah, no, but you guys have middlers that want to destroy the headliner
occasionally, but it's not.
And you also have shitty comics that if you don't have that kind of power to get a good bill,
yeah, a local.
I'm sure you hate comics.
Yeah, I'm sure there's there's someone.
No, I fucking love comics.
I'll say this because it's what he's thinking, but it sounds better if I say it. He will genuinely watch the openers, and he wants to listen backstage. If the fucking host comes off and he starts chatting Doug up while the opener, like the middle act is on, Doug's like, God damn it, I just want to fucking hear this guy, because Doug's going to talk about that guy, something he said during his set. Doug's a huge fan of comedy.
If he steps on my dick and does a similar bit, I want to know so I can make my bit segue from his.
Not walk out cold and
you fucking did my bit, dude.
Yeah, we're talking about tonight. It's Black Pussy. Is that it?
Well, that's interesting because we can't do that as musicians. I mean, we can in between songs. We could say something.
How's your relationship with Ape Machine?
Great. They're great dudes.
Yeah, awesome. We
wouldn't go on tour with a band that we despise. We wouldn't do that. We just wouldn't sign up for it. But we've played with bands that have no business being on a stage.
Many times.
And
they think they're amazing. The ego is so insane sometimes with bands.
One Direction, they're breaking up, so let's talk. Don't talk shit. Don't talk shit.
I think they're going to get into gay porn.
Again?
But yeah, there seems to be more animosity between bands than there are with comics.
Fuck, I don't know, man.
But see, this is interesting because don't you think some comics don't want local openers that would do well in front of them? Have you ever heard of that?
Well, there are comics that book shitty acts in front of them just on purpose to make them look better.
Yeah.
Well, there's also in comedy clubs, if you're an unknown entity and they just book 3 random comics, well, that guy might want to destroy the headliner so he gets to headline next time, but it's not personal.
Yeah.
Like, I got way better response than the headliner. Can't you bump me up? But it's not personal. Comics are really a tight-knit community from what I've found in 25 years.
Well, that's cool. You've never dealt with like a local comic who was shitty, but thought he destroyed you.
Oh,
that was like, just
absolutely
fucked you up.
That's the saddest thing is that misplaced confidence.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We deal with a lot of that.
Yeah. But that happens, but you're nice to him.
There's also,
we're still nice.
There's insecure headliners that don't want a good band to open for them on the road because they feel threatened by the quality, let's say. Like, that's a real thing in rock and roll.
And merch sales. Like,
that's very important. That gets testy with comics.
Yeah. And same with musicians. Like, when you're out with bigger bands, like if we're out supporting, they'll limit what you can set up.
Like the number of shirts or
they're like
square footage.
Yeah.
Or they want to take a
square footage and shirts and like you get one hard good, which is a record.
Hold on. The headliner gets a cut of your merch?
Oh, promoters will. Or,
It all funnels to the same.
So who do you appeal to for bullshit? Because I could just walk in and go, "Hey guys, yeah, I see you're all loaded in here. You get a count? Jeremy do a count?"
Well, then we
I
lie.
could bullshit my whole way through.
Yeah, we do
Then we
bullshit
lie.
our way a lot, but a lot of times you show up and they're like, we want 15% of hard goods and 10% of soft goods,
Hard goods meaning
records and
Soft
soft goods,
goods.
t-shirts. And that's heavy. You're like, man, I just drove fucking 10 hours and now you want to, you're giving me a shitty guarantee and then you want to take a piece of my merch, which
they do that to us, where they want a piece of the fucking $10 poster.
yeah.
What? But
They
can you
want
put that in
15
contracts?
Yes,
that you don't.
Yes, but when you're at the show, fucking contracts don't mean shit because you got 10 minutes before you go on. The only thing I can do, the biggest stick I wield, is the fact that I'm talking about this before Doug goes on stage because we can stop the fucking show.
Right.
And I've done that. Right.
Have you,
We're
have
not
you
going
guys
on.
bailed? Have you left?
Never bailed.
Yeah. We've had our moments, see, we bring so much gear. A lot of times people trip out and that's a part of our show. We basically bring a museum on tour.
You have your entire back line.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
and
it's big.
It's like basically what the Who used to use in the old days
Are
before
you
they
doing stat cabinets?
all
Yeah.
old vintage,
Really?
vintage
All
Sun,
Sun.
all old Sun.
Let's
And
plug Sun.
It's all
let's get some of that Sun money.
yeah, it's late 60s, early 70s gear.
Wow.
So it's a big deal. And a lot of people come to see that, but a lot of venues or sound dudes will be like, oh, why don't you just play through their gear and this drum kit? And we're like, no.
When you put the head on the double stack, does sometimes it touch the ceiling?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The bass rig
yeah. It's,
is the biggest dick on the stage. So that's usually the one that gets the closest to the ceiling.
But are you on both sides of the drum or just one side?
both sides.
Both.
Yeah.
Fuck, you guys are rolling.
Bring
are
the
you
wall,
on Sun
man.
also?
The whole back
The
line is
whole
Sun.
back line is Sun. I mean, it's a museum.
Doug's like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
I found my moment to take a piss.
Yeah. Yeah. This is all the nerd talk.
Chaille knows fucking music.
love it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play a Gibson amp.
Oh shit.
Well, one thing that we've learned, and when I say we, Doug's not a part of this. He's the guy that we're representing.
Chaille toured with a band, or several bands, cover acts.
Cover acts, just
Yeah.
played. That's Chilkoot Charlie's is one of the places we played. We did the West Coast, and then we did we did Guam, Hawaii,
He
Seattle.
played in a Marilyn Manson cover band for a minute.
Yeah,
You were in the band
yeah.
playing.
He was
You were
Twiggy
you
player.
Marilyn?
Twiggy.
Twiggy. You
He's a
kind of
bass
look like
player.
Twiggy.
So bass player,
I see
right?
the resemblance.
I got a picture of Twiggy holding a phone that he had texted me with a picture of him as Twiggy.
I blew that motherfucker up, man. So, the thing I learned out on the road doing merch, because that's a lot of what I do, is I actually sell the merch. Because Doug and I roll together. That's it. We pared it down.
You're like TM kind of tour manager,
Yes.
merch manager.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the hard goods, fucking no way. I don't even bring them anymore. But that's the one thing I can actually negotiate. Like how did you have anything to do with us recording an album?
Right.
You know,
right.
and then posters is another thing. It's very lucrative.
It's different for rock bands. Vinyl is having such a resurgence
We sell vinyl.
within
Really?
like subculture communities that vinyl is a big chunk of what we
Huge.
take away.
And no one owns a record player.
But-
It's the perfect
frame
time.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people love the art of
They
it.
want something to sign.
Yep.
And if it's a CD or a DVD, that's one thing. But if I can bump them up to a vinyl, they'll get it. And it's art, you know?
It is.
the
And
whole-
it has value and it retains its value.
Exactly.
And I think
Yeah.
people are realizing that. You know, you can buy this thing for $20 and in 10 years you could sell it for $100. You know, I mean, that's just how vinyl
Where
goes.
CDs, people piss on them. And
Yeah, they're coasters.
Well, it's digital, right?
Yes.
But I think
They
if
want
there's,
something signed.
if there's a way to
for
negotiate,
comedy.
yes.
Do you guys do well with posters?
Yes.
Do you sign a lot of posters?
Yeah, we kill
Okay,
a lot
so
of
we,
posters.
So,
we do the same.
Yep.
We sign a
But
lot of
posters
posters.
are great.
If you could ever negotiate, if you ever come into this situation, this is what I've noticed, is that if you can just get something in your favor, like, you know, you're not going to be able to fucking negotiate down the percentage on soft goods t-shirts.
Right.
Because they know how much is going on there, right? But if you can say, all right, then fucking come on, man. Look at us all rolling in this van. Come on. Knock us down. Give us the hard goods.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
And that's what we usually do. Like, we'll negotiate. Like,
So I was right?
yeah, you're right.
Fucking
You're right.
right.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
tell you
right.
though, at
Yeah,
this-
we always negotiate.
At this level, nobody fucks with us
Yeah.
right now. It's only when we peek our head into the next level that the sharks get real greedy.
Yeah.
We show up at a lot of gigs now, theaters especially, where they go, oh no, it's 25% of the house if you want to sell merch. And I go, I'll
Fuck.
fucking sell merch at the bar next door.
Yeah, dude, out the trunk, man.
We have legendary bar sales at our shows because my fans are drunks. And if you're going to be that much of a cunt, I've gone on stage and go, hey, do you want me to promote, hey, hit the bar? Or would you like me to open with, hey, remember, DUIs are really bad and there's checkpoints all around town. So it's best if you drink at home. How would you like me to open this set? And we can...
Or the
that
other one.
leverages some things.
Doug has wanted to go on stage and say, hey, you know what? We were going to have merch sales. I know everyone walked through and you saw merch available when you walked in. We're selling out on the street afterwards at the bar next door. Wow. Because
And
they
you
were
can come
being
hang
such
out with
cunts.
us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then it never got to that. But that's
Well, how,
definitely
like,
one of those
percentage
things.
wise, like, how often are you running into that kind of bullshit?
Not very often.
20% of the time.
Really? Still?
Not even.
That's
not
a lot,
even.
man.
Like 4 times. No, 3 times on the last tour. We had the first
of 10
night,
shows.
especially out of
Ugh.
10 shows. That's 30%.
All right. Well, it's still that was
Still, it's low enough that it's not a huge thing, but it is a thing where like.
But when,
it's
it
usually-
but when it happens, you're like, come on, man. We're,
Yeah, what the
we're on
fuck?
a
It's
tour.
sold
well,
out.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's
Yeah, it's
usually
sold out.
the
Aren't you making
first
your money?
time you play there. Then they tally up the bar receipts, and then they can't fucking email you enough to come back.
If they
Right.
spent
Sure,
that much
sure.
attention on staffing the bar correctly, we wouldn't even have this conversation. It would be all gratis.
A bigger percentage is how often the bar runs out of beer or whatever.
I love that. I love when you play a show and they've ran out of whiskey. It's the
you're
greatest
drinking
feeling.
it.
Yeah.
It's the greatest feeling ever.
Advertising doesn't work. Oh wait, you're out of my brand of whiskey. I stopped drinking Miller Lite on stage because I'm not, and Jägermeister for the same reason.
Was it a hot shot of Jaeger?
Not bad.
Stopped drinking it on stage because they would run out of it. It was just a shot I could drink without puking. And yeah,
Ironically,
yeah.
Yeah,
So
we're a Jaeger band.
Oh, yeah.
We had it on our rider, but we never got it, so we took it
Got
off.
it twice on my
Dave Attell used when he was drinking, he used to have that on his rider for the green room because we're comics. We don't need anything. Just a bottle of Jaeger and a Bible.
That's good.
Who's the guy that steals Bibles and sells them?
Me.
That's you? Classic.
No way.
he steals them, I sell them.
And is that shit lucrative? Does that work?
Fuck yeah. We jacked the prices up.
Stop it. We're not talking about this price.
This shit can't leak out.
Fucking shit is good.
I got a great story about last time we were in Chicago. I was hanging out at the bar getting my beers for stage.
And you'll be playing at Reggie's Rock Club
We
where
are.
we play.
Yes,
Fucking
they're
love
8 years
it.
That's going to be a good
anniversary.
one
Yeah.
with Black Tusk.
Yeah, we love that joint. It's awesome. So last time we were there, I was grabbing beers for stage and the opening act was there and he's like, dude, let me get you a shot. And I was like, awesome. What are we drinking? He's like, well, gin. And I was like,
Well,
whoa,
gin?
wait. I straight up asked him, I was like, do I have a choice in this? And he goes, no. And so we did a shot of well gin. I went on stage and I was like, this show is going to be fucked up. And I'm like, oh man.
Well,
It hurt.
Jen.
It hurt.
I didn't hear that story. Yeah. I would have declined.
Yeah.
We're gin drinkers now.
Real, I like
G&Ts,
mixed.
man.
I like particular gin. Like I like G&Ts and I like
That's not us.
What's
gin
GNT?
martinis.
Gin and tonic.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
What do you drink with gin?
Well, a Negroni.
Negronis, which is Campari, sweet vermouth, and gin
And orange peel.
with an orange
Twist.
peel makes the fucking.
That's
thing.
fancy as
Yeah,
That's
that's
not, that's
It's
all
the
liquor.
peel. It fucking.
well, that's like the martini. Like I'm a gin martini guy, but it's got to
Bingo.
be Tanqueray 10.
Can you make a Negroni?
Yeah.
We'll pass it around.
Yeah.
That was the one. I did a 30 days where I was trying to quit smoking, so I lived in this trailer over
Did
here.
you pull that off? Did you live there for the full 30?
30 days,
Well, that didn't work.
2 drinks a night. Well, then I get a fucking book deal. The one thing I couldn't do without smoking is write. So as soon as I get out, 6 weeks I made it, and I go, hey, you get a book deal. I can't fucking. But during that time, I was only drinking 2 drinks a night. So we're doing all these old fashions and Tom Collins.
Yeah.
Like, all right, if I'm we'll put some effort into the drink, and the Negroni is the one that stuck. Still, like a Manhattan is great.
Yeah.
But we're getting a Negroni brought to us right now.
Amazing. I haven't had one. I'm excited.
I've never had one
because
either.
I love
so
gin.
Fancy.
I love gin. Actually, a record we recorded a record in Joshua Tree, and I had to rewrite the whole record, and I was stressing out. I hadn't slept in 2 days, and we're tracking, and I'm rewriting.
Yeah, I get woken up at 5 a.m. Dustin's hammered on gin, losing his fucking mind.
There's no ice.
Get on a mic.
Like we ran all the ice out, so I'm just drinking straight gin.
Ugh.
And I'm like, you got to get up to. We got to have a conversation.
So we had the like quintessential sunrise. What the fuck are we doing here right now? Conversation,
As
which is
the hummingbirds
classic.
are flying around fighting each other.
Me and Dean we're fucked up on mushrooms, and we're like, this guy's tripping harder than us.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Never drank whiskey or gin till then, and all of a sudden that 30-day rehab just broadened my scope of alcoholism.
You're like, well, if I'm going to try to quit drinking, maybe I should just expand my drinking.
yeah.
Maybe I haven't sought out all the possibilities.
Maybe I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely not ready to quit. I need to really experience this before I quit.
Yeah. Know all the corners. Yeah.
Are you gonna rent out the shed to other people looking to detox?
No, I got a lot of emails about that. No.
This is for me.
This is my own personal detox.
We'll bring you by the other place
Cool.
on your way out. When do you have to leave?
Pretty soon, we got steaks waiting.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how far a drive it is.
It's like
hour.
not bad.
Okay, that's easy.
But yeah,
What if there's food?
dude's being super nice and like cooking steaks.
That's rad.
Yeah, it's 10 after 5. If you have to load in at 7.
Ish. Yeah, something like that. But this is fun. Thanks for having us, brother.
Yeah, totally
glad you
appreciate
came.
it. Yeah.
We if Chaille were here with a Negroni, we'd wrap up. But do you have any good road stories you want to close on? Any fucked up stuff? That's what people want to hear.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know if we can even tell that story.
Which one?
Oh, the Dean story already on tour.
No, we can't tell that one.
Dean shaking his head. Can't tell that one.
What's in? Do you want to talk about like the first show with in Canada? Okay.
Oh,
We'll let.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna introduce the mayor. The mayor plays bass. He's gonna tell a great story now.
So we were up in was it Calgary or Equity, Alberta for one
Population
2?
1, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be
owns a city.
there was a railroad marker on the tracks that
Sipping.
said Equity, and that became the town. Like some dude registered it, and that was his property. And so we were doing this big van show up there. It was called Vantopia. It was like boogie bands from the 70s,
Nice.
a bunch of heshers.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. We had a fucking blast. So start drinking, out of the keg at 4 PM. Come 5 AM, we're all hammered drunk. We can't figure out what we're gonna do. We got to drive. So basically, Dustin comes over and he's like, "Hey, I found some coke. Like, let's the drivers. Let's do some lines. Let's get the fuck out of here." So that transcends, and then we're all loading into the van, and I realize that Chief is nowhere to be found. We're in Canada. None of our phones work. There's fucking a sea of cars, and
It's like all 70s vans everywhere. I mean, hippies.
This dude
No
could have
lights.
wandered off into the grass and passed out for all we fucking know. Nobody can get a hold of him.
That
We're
was
like,
my
shit,
plan.
we gotta go. We gotta drive 12 hours over this pass to get to Vancouver tomorrow for the show. And so we're walking around. The one dude I see walking, I'm like, dude, have you seen our keyboardist? And he's like, yeah, he's in that car right there. And I'm like, oh, thank God. So we grab him. He's fucking high on mushrooms, just hammered drunk. Yeah, sun's coming up, and we're like, dude, we gotta go. We gotta go. And so he tries to climb in. I was like, no, just get in the back. You're better in the back. Just pass out in a bench seat. Like, me and Dean, we got this. We're awake. We're gonna drive. I'm your co-pilot. Yeah, let's party. Yeah.
I woke up somewhere in fucking Canada at like a rest stop, and I'm like, "Where's my burger?" Because we got burgers from this place there. That's all I remember. Was
Canada we get crazy. I think what was it? Toronto. We're driving. We just played a gig with the Caius dudes, and we're driving to this after hours show. And Keith has the megaphone. What were you saying?
We were in Chinatown.
It was a lot of
like to a Japanese, which is like even worse.
And I was having a Xanax addiction for that tour because I couldn't sleep because it's the Chasing the Bus tours. So the big band, the headliners have a bus, so they get to sleep. So they drive all through the night, but we're chasing it. And I'm like, I gotta fucking sleep or I'm not gonna be able to perform. So I'm like popping Xanax and drinking so much Jaeger and just blacking out, walking around Toronto.
Mike was in the van.
No, he didn't like it.
No, he was not okay with
like
it.
You fully disturbed him.
Yeah.
No, we were crossing back through the border and three of us were basically blacked out crossing through Vancouver, and Keith and I we prop ourselves up shoulder to shoulder so that the border agent thinks that, you know, like we're
and
cool.
I was just passed out in the back. I was just like, no one got me up. I was just like,
but yeah,
we started fighting. Yeah. We got in this like Irish fight over nothing. Like this brotherly, like, well, fuck you, you're touching me, faggot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like, I don't need a seatbelt. We're not even going anywhere. But I didn't realize where we were.
Yeah.
But I love that we were able to pull it off and get through.
Yeah.
Also,
me and Dean, we were temporary residents.
They have to. So when they cross the border, we have to pay this tax, and they become temporary residents, basically because they have DUIs and theft. So if they get busted, in Canada, they get tried like citizens.
Well, it looks like you're fucking staying here, eh?
But I'm sure Canadian jails are fine. I mean,
fine.
like donuts,
You
get Timmy Hortons.
Dude, Timmy Hortons caters Canadian jail.
Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons.
No, it's Timmy Hortons.
Yeah, we call it Timmy's.
Locals.
They call it
Timmy's.
Timmy's.
It's a first name basis.
Yeah.
Or Timmy
It's
Hornets.
like Mickey D's.
Yeah, we spent way too much time
in
in
the summer,
Canada.
they call it Timmy Hornets because all the fucking Hornets just like they ambush customers.
They love the fake cheese.
They love all the artificial shit.
Shall we wrap this up with Black Pussy? They got steaks waiting for them in Sierra Vista. All right. Your Twitter is at Black Pussy Band.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
And Instagram. And
Face crack is
It's all
troll us. We
Just whatever you do, Google search Black Pussy Band.
exactly.
Not Black Pussy, because
unless
that
you're
gets
at
you.
work, then just black pussy. You're at work.
Yeah.
You don't need her.
So yeah, find them there. Your dates. Shit. Hang on.
While
Add your
we're doing
dates.
this, my friend Cherie, who's an amazing black woman, is calling me to just talk. She calls me when we're on tour.
You know what? I know what you feel like. Hey, black people like me. I saw every black fan that has ever come to your show. You have a
You've seen 'em
picture.
all.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. My name's Doug Stanhope, but I still love when black people like me. And I will tweet their pictures. It is. That's amazing. Makes you feel better about yourself.
Well, black women are amazing. They're like,
let's give black women
get
a plug.
crazy.
Here's some dates I wrote down because they're places I've played, but you're going on this route. Howlin' Wolf in New Orleans, we just played there. It's a fantastic club.
Cool.
We used to play One-Eyed Jacks, but the fucking crowds get out of hand. But it's still a good club. Howlin' Wolf,
Howlin' Wolf has a green room right next to the stage. It's a template for every club that wants to know how to build a green room.
that dude's a tour manager right there.
That's August 31st, and we're going to front load this podcast, so these get out. Back booth in Orlando. I have so many great stories. You're playing there. That's September 2nd, 2015. You're at Back Booth. Have you been there before?
No,
first time.
It's fucking great.
All right, cool.
It's just shitty parking. All right, good.
We have a
Thanks.
shitty, awesome
We did this on an off night, New World Brewery in Tampa. Outside. They had to build a stage there for us.
a comedian?
Chaille did.
like 2x2?
Because it was an outdoor gig. No, that was Poorhouse.
Oh, we played the Poorhouse.
But this is Fort Lauderdale. There's a lot of them. They're everywhere.
Okay, never mind.
In fact, it was the last bar rescue was a Poorhouse. He goes, that name doesn't sound right. I've played in like 4 of them. Louisville, Kentucky. I've played a lot of Poorhouses. But one in Fort Lauderdale, or was it West Palm? No, Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale. There was no stage. I'm a short dude. and there's no stage and everyone's standing. So unless you're the first 5 people, you can't see me. So Chaille went out and built a stage under me while I'm performing.
So you're like,
They went out, they got milk crates and a piece of plywood and built it. I was standing on a stool at one point, the bar stool for my drink. I stood up so people could see me, and they built a stage behind me while I'm performing. And then I stepped back and everyone could see me.
That's amazing.
The Messiah that is Stanhope.
New World Brewery, that's the third. Reggie's on the 8th of September. Reggie's in Chicago, Reggie's Rock Club.
We love Chicago.
And the Outland Ballroom.
Yeah.
We
It's
love
our favorite
it.
spot.
That's one of our favorites.
On 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
shit.
It's listed on your website, on your Bandcamp as Springfield, Illinois.
Yeah.
That's
fixed
Springfield.
that on the road. Thank you.
All right, guys.
It's Missouri.
That's what happens when you're in charge of your own shit.
I get a text from Doug Stanhope. Hey, fix your shit. I'm like, yeah, thanks, bro.
All right, we're gonna close out with Black Pussy with the cover of Don't Fear the Reaper. I love it.
Cool.
And find them and see them and tweet them and text them and love them. All right.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks,
Did you ever
Doug.
see a black vagina? It looks like a wallet. It's Otto and George as a puppet act.
Rock and roll.
She opened her legs, a bus pass and a visa fell out. Oh, ma'am, you dropped your credit card, ma'am. It's not what Black Pussy's all about. All right. See you next time.
Thanks,